All right, Action Crypto back on, covering three things today. Let's talk about the markets, let's talk about the news, and let me make sure I am committing to what I said, and I'm going to be transparent with all of you. I'm going to give you guys all the insights as to what's going on in the back end. And in the spirit of transparency, I'm actually nervous today. I don't know what's going on, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Let's take a look at the markets. I'll show you here what's going on. Everything's in the red. There is light at the end of the tunnel, I promise you, but things aren't looking so hot. It is not a good day in crypto. And I mean, as you can see, it hasn't been a good month in crypto, to be honest. And if you look even further, 90 days has not been good at all. And I know people are saying, well, this is not a bear market. We're still going up. I don't know what to tell you. I mean, the charts don't lie. If you take a look at what's going on here, last day, it's going down. Last 7 days, this ain't pretty. Last month, yeah, it's even worse. Like, it's not a pretty sight. So my recommendation to all of you is make sure you know what you're investing in. Make sure that you are aware of what's going on in the markets. So thanks for tuning in. I really appreciate it because my goal is to get you informed, get you the information that you need to make good decisions, just like I am. And I'll share about that in a second. But if you haven't done so yet, smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, and hit the bell for notification because I have a lot of content to provide to you, and I want to make sure we're all winning in this thing. Maybe that's why I'm nervous, because I've been getting a ton of subscribers. So thanks, everybody that's been subscribing. It's been a phenomenal ride, and I'm going to keep with it. I'm going to stick with this thing, and I'm going to make sure I reply to every single comment that comes through, except for the bots and spammers. I'm deleting all of you. But let's keep at it. Let's take a look at what's going on in the news, and I'll keep this straightforward because, again, what's the point of being lengthy? I mean, that's why you're watching me. You want to get the information, not diluted, but digested. First, China. China's been cracking down on mining for a while. We all know about this. And people are saying it's because of the environment. Guys, it's not environment. They don't want people to have money in China. They want to be ones, creating the coins and holding the coins and dictating who does what. But this is not necessarily a bad thing worldwide, right? So if you take a look at it, people are dumping GPUs. I'm totally cool with GPUs being dumped because the price has been insane lately. I know I told some of you that I did pick up a 3090 at a premium. It's a hybrid, so I paid $2,100 for it, which is actually a steal. No problem sharing numbers with all of you because that's what I'm here for. I want to make sure that I am transparent, but it's helping, right? I wouldn't go out and buy a GPU, even like Newegg or those sites like that. The prices are still high. They're still way over MSRP, so I don't think it's worth it quite yet to go on those sites unless you're able to get those prices at MSRP, which are nearly impossible. But they are becoming a little bit more and more available, which is good. Now, this also affected the mining capabilities, right? So we're getting a better payout because there's less miners. So the algorithm inside of Bitcoin has, increased the rewards because not as many people are mining. Therefore, this kicks in and say, hey, let me give a boost to everybody that is mining. So if you got a GPU that's just sitting there idle and you're a gamer maybe, it might be a good time to put it to good use because there is good money to be made. And I'll probably show you a little bit of my mining. And again, it's on my main machine, so I have to kind of make it work. So I have to pause it when I'm making these videos. Whenever I don't pause it to make a video and I forget, which has happened at least once, you'll see that my video is a little bit choppy because I do process the videos using my graphics card. But this is only the beginning, right? I keep telling you guys, this is only the beginning. I mean, the market is pretty bearish right now when it comes to crypto, especially Bitcoin, Ethereum. But it's not going to stay like that for a while. That's not the long-term, market plan. Because if you take a look at what people are doing, and when I say people, I'm talking about institutions. They are getting ready. People are getting ready to jump on board onto Bitcoin and crypto in general, just because it's profitable. It's the future. And if these institutions don't do this, they're going to start missing out on a lot of money. And everybody knows that they're about making money, so they're going to jump on the boat that's, giving them the best ride. And crypto is obviously a win-win. So get in early. That's what I always tell you. Get in early so that you can make sure you're in there before institutions start to take over. Talking about institutions, they're going to be adding more and more and more and more and more cryptos to their portfolios. I can't stress enough how this is actually, being reported everywhere. Everybody that, has asked institutions if they plan or what they plan to do on crypto, they're going to load up. They're going to load up. I talked about how Germany eased laws and they're actually allowing, parts of people's portfolios, not people's, but institutions' portfolios to actually pick up more crypto. That's going to have a huge impact. And they're slow, so it already was, put into place, but that's going to start to, ramp back up here and a little bit later, probably towards the end of the summer and fall. If you're in the Northern Hemisphere, there is a little science lesson for the day. But talking about institutions, here's our favorite institution when it comes to making decisions, right? So SEC, I've been so upset over the SEC and the lack of decisions, right? Like, that is the worst possible thing. And I've mentioned this. Like, they don't want to make a call. They're like, we're going to figure it out. Let's push this back. And they're taking advantage of everything in the law book to push, decisions as far out as they possibly can, because they don't want to make a decision. Even though, the previous administration in the SEC, they've made comments like, it's good, we got to move forward, we got to make decisions, but they keep delaying that process. But here's the good news. So Elizabeth Warren gave them a deadline of July 28th to figure out crypto regulations. Guys, this is amazing. Like, one way or another, like, I do care what's decided, but the most important thing is that there's a decision made, because right now everything is, out in la la land. Nobody can figure out how to handle this thing. And that's the worst possible scenario for a market. The uncertainty that this creates is awful. And having a decision on the books, it's going to make people's life so much easier, because at the end of the day, if you know what you're dealing with, you can plan ahead. You can set up different types of accounts. You can plan how, things are going to be taxed. But without this, it makes it so cloudy and so murky and hard for people to actually make decisions. So as soon as we have a yay or nay, either way, as to what's going on with crypto, I'm a happy camper. I'm super thrilled with what's going on. So this is the U.S. Now, something that's near and dear to my heart is Brazil. I don't know if any of you guys know. I was actually born there. So when I see things like this, I get excited. So Brazilian Securities Commission should pay special attention to crypto assets. Yes, we should totally keep track of crypto assets. Like, more and more countries are getting involved and getting, looking into what crypto is all about. Because again, I keep saying it's the future, and it's an easy way to propel countries that aren't, first world countries into something special, which is the blockchain. I mean, the earlier people adopt this, the better off they're going to be. Good job, El Salvador. Proud of you. Keep it up. Can't wait to visit one day. Go get some what was it that I saw? I think it was ice cream or something on the street that accept Bitcoin. It's pretty awesome when you get to see changes like that. But so this special attention, right? This is the next piece is what gets me even more excited. So Brazil's Bitcoin Banco Group and leaders arrested for alleged embezzling of 300 million in crypto. Crypto is super trackable. A big problem with, underdeveloped countries is the fact that there is so much corruption. Don't get me wrong, there's corruption everywhere, but it runs rampant when it comes to underdeveloped countries. And, getting things on the blockchain, it's all trackable. It's all easily trackable. We can keep track of who's getting paid and where the money's going. Like, tracking the money has become much easier now. And this is what we need more of. It's that transparency across the board. And I don't know if I can stress this enough. You gotta fight back against scam artists that are just trying to steal people's money, which Brazil is known for. It's incredible when you have things on the blockchain, because you can track assets. You can really, figure out where things are going. Which brings me back to the hope that I told you guys about, right? I told you the markets look super sketchy. Take a look at this. So this is the markets, and you got everything's in the red. Like, everything is in the red. Oh, what do we got here? Oh, Leo. Other than that, we are red all the way through and through here. It's not good. But I've told you about two projects that I'm really excited about. And if we take a look at the next tab over, these are, my watch list. Don't think that these are my these are the watch list that I really love, and because I have what I have here, Acoin. I have Acoin in here just because I'm curious as far as where it's going, not because I'm in it. But take a look at the two projects that I've told you guys about. We got WLitty tokens up 23%, for today. So it's at 2.5 cents. So basically I've made 250% on my money. And then we have the deeper network, which is the video I put up yesterday, which is up today by, almost 9%. I don't know if I can do the whole I told you so, but I did tell you so because I believe in these projects and I've put my own money into it. And out of the list that I have saved as my watch list here, those are the only two doing well. So I am totally willing to put my money where my mouth is because it's paying off big time. Now, here's the transparency part that I want to make sure I cover with all of you. Let me see this slide. Oh, today's sponsor. Can't forget this. So today's sponsor is, that's just me. It's my wallet. Again, it's nothing. Nobody's paying me to do this. Like, I actually love making videos and sharing this information with all of you. So that's my wallet. I don't need anything. If anybody ever drops me something, I would love to be able to share that with the rest of the community. So there's my wallet. But the best thing that you can do for today's sponsor, which is me, is smashing the like button, hitting the subscribe, and the bell for notifications so you know when the next video drops. Now, the transparency part of it. I know I made a video a few days, and I'll link a card up above in regards to that video that I told you that I'm not a sellout, that I'm not here to pump things because people are paying me. And I hold to that. And to this day, actually, technically, I have not yet been paid by anybody for any advertisements, sponsoring, or anything on my videos. However, after that video that I put up about not being a sellout, I did get, Liddy Capital reached out to me and offered, a position as their community manager. And it's not a great title. It's not one of those things that like, oh my God, that's such an amazing, job you're going to get. Like, no, that's not what it is. It's a position in a organization that I believe in. And it involves marketing. And you all know that this is not my full-time job. I have a marketing firm that, I have to do, marketing to be able to pay my bills. And they came to me as, hey, can you help if you believe in the project, or would you be willing to step in and do a little bit more? And I didn't even hesitate, to be honest. I was just like, yeah, this is not only an amazing opportunity, but it's an amazing opportunity I actually believe in. It's not like I'm getting paid by some company to create content and that I don't like, that I don't believe in. So I want to, they have not paid me to share this, but I actually made a video for them that they announced today in regards to $5 million that they just raised, which is awesome for the space. And I just want to share with you because I asked the guys, it was like, hey, do you want to do the voiceover? And no, you do it. So, hey, I put the video together and I did the whole voiceover. Here's what it is. And it kind of explains what, Liddy is all about. But I thought it came out pretty good. Let me hit this go button and see if it shows well here on screen. So what's the value of Liddy Capital? I'll give you a hint. It's a lot more than its token market cap. At the time of the WLiddy token launch, we had raised $10 million worth of capital to invest in assets. These initial $10 million translate into $100 million of potential asset value created through purchasing cases, which are Liddy Capital's main assets. Now, we're really excited to announce that we have secured an additional commitment of $5 million, which translates into $25 to $50 million of potential asset value. These $15 million raised equates to between $125 to $150 million worth of potential assets. Now, if we just compare this to our token, its current market cap is only at $25 million, which means there's a potential gap of over $100 million between the company's valuation and the token's market cap. This is what many people would call an undervalued stock. All right, so that's what it is. I figured out why I'm nervous, because I don't like watching videos of myself or hearing myself on video. It's common, but that's why I was a little nervous, because I remember I wanted to share that video with you. But hey, I really appreciate the support. You guys have been phenomenal. The ones that have been reaching out via Telegram and other forms, like dropping comments down below, that really goes a long way. And not even a long way for the channel, it goes a long way for me, because I am giving of my time. I haven't made a penny from YouTube or anything like that. I'm not even monetized, and I do enjoy doing this. I love being able to share information with all of you, and I just appreciate all the support and love that you guys have given me. And I'll leave it here. I love you all. Thank you so much, and I will see you guys on the next one.